Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to get this everyday neutral smoky eye with the use of Sleek's Dancing in the Dark eyeshadow and blush palette. So I'm going to show you how to go from this to that look you saw previously. First I'm going to prep the skin so that this hydrating primer has time to hydrate my skin. Then I'm going to prep my eyes. So I've already removed the excess oil from my eyelids. I'm going to prep them with my usual concealer and translucent powder method. This will ensure that you won't get any creasing and that the eyeshadows will show up really nice and opaque, exactly how you want them. So this is the Sleek Dancing in the Dark eyeshadow and blush palette. This is a new palette. There's another one as well. So I'm going to be using all of the eyeshadows in this palette. It's absolutely wonderful. It's great to have a blending shade in a palette that doesn't often happen. So I'm going to start with that blending shade on a big fluffy brush. I'm going to run that through the crease, bringing it quite far up to the brow, as this is a smoky eye. Kind of build that colour up to where you want it, and then I'm going to go in with that shimmery shade. This is a champagne shimmery shade. I'm going to place that with a fluffy brush all over the lid. This will bring a really nice light to the eyelid. Then I'm going to blend that out with a little bit more of that transition shade to really make sure it's nice and smoky and blended. I'm then going to take that darker shimmery brown shade. I'm going to place that with a small detailed fluffy brush in the outer corner. This isn't going really into the crease, it's just going on that outer half of the lid. I'm going to blend that with that lighter shimmery shade and the transition shade, not really bringing it into the crease though. Then I'm going to take that matte deep brown on a detailed brush. I'm going to run that through the crease, blending it up into that transition shade. This is going to give us our everyday smoky eye, but keep it really nice and light. Make sure that you blend with this look with every smoky eye look. Blending is key. Now these shadows blend absolutely beautifully, all Sleek shadows do. Then I'm going to reapply a little bit more of that shimmery shade because it kind of got lost. Then I'm going to go in with a brown eyeliner and I'm first going to tight line my eyes to give more depth to the lash line, and then I'm going to run it along the edge of the lash line. I'm going to smudge that out with a flat top shader brush. And that's going to give us a really nice smudged out liner that's not too harsh, easy for everyday wear. Then I'm also going to run that along the waterline. You don't have to do this, you can keep it tight line and lash line, that's fine. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara, and I'm going to move on to the face. So I'm first going to start with a primer all over my T-zone just to ensure all pores are filled in, and then I'm going to go in with this beautiful illuminator that I've fallen back in love with. I'm going to apply that to all the tops of my face. That would be the cheekbones, the nose bridge, a little bit on the forehead. Then I'm going to go in with my True Match foundation, which I've been loving lately. I'm going to dot that all over my skin, buff it in with a buffing brush, and then I'm going to bounce that with a sponge to give a flawless effect. Then I'm going to go in with my concealer and I'm going to use a paddle brush to place that where I need it. And then I'm going to bounce it in again with that damp sponge. This will give a really nice effect and it won't be too caked on then. That moisture will kind of take away any excess. Then with my AC on Tour palette, I'm going to take the banana shade on a really fluffy brush. I'm going to use that to set my under eye concealer. Then with my usual powder, I'm going to lightly set the rest of my face. I don't want to take away the illumination that I've already put there with the illuminator. Then I'm going to take the deep brown shade from that palette again on a small fluffy brush. I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. I'm then going to take the lighter transition shade. I'm going to use that to smoke out the lower lash line and really blend it well. And then I'm going to take the shimmery shade. I'm going to place that on the lower inner corner of the lower lash line. Now back to the AC on Tour palette, I'm going to take that middle shade to contour my face using my Ray Morris contour brush. I find it difficult to contour without this brush. So I'm just contouring where I usually would, so that's under my cheekbones, along my temples and my forehead, just to add some dimension to the face, and also along the jawline and chin. I'm also going to do a little bit on my nose and blend it out with my fingertips to make it really nice and natural. Then going with my Illamasqua bronzing duo, I'm going to take the bronze shade in this and I'm going to run that along my forehead to give a little bit more colour to my face. Then I'm going to take this peachy shimmery blush from Sleek and I'm going to apply a small amount of this to the backs of my cheeks with a fluffy brush. I don't really want this to be a very blushy look though. Then I'm going to take that shimmery shade from the AC on Tour palette on a fan brush. I'm going to highlight cheekbones to add a little bit more highlight to where I place that illuminator. Then with the Australis Oh Highbrow, this is a new brow palette that they've recently released. I'm going to comb through my brows and I'm going to use that middle shade on my brows. It's a bit red for my liking. The wax most certainly is red, so just keep that in mind. If you are a redhead, you're going to love it. If not, it's going to be a little red. Then I'm going with my Maybelline Eye Studio Brow Drama, and I'm going to use that to set my brows, add a little bit more colour to them. Then with an Essence Natural Lip Liner, I'm going to line my lips and fill them in, and then I'm going to go in with a beautiful, creamy, long-lasting nude lipstick. I'm going to apply that all over the lips, blot, blend it with a lip brush, and I'm going to then apply another coat, and this is how I get it to last majority of the day. Then I'm going to go in with a nude lip gloss in the center of my lip, and there you go. That is the final look. So this is a very everyday smoky eye, really simple to do. This palette is absolutely amazing. I really suggest you go and check it out. Link will be in the description box down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and if you would like to subscribe for more, that would be great too. Bye guys!